How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? Hello and welcome back to Arcanum Gaming. My name is Richie. Today we're back with another episode of Star Trek Voyager Across the Unknown. I am several weeks ahead of recording this series. It's the only game that I've played pretty much since the beginning of February, but I'm just dying to get back into this. I don't even know what episode we are on recording, but we are in Scorpion, which was, I don't even, what is this? Are we in the 5th sector, 6th sector? I don't even remember. 8? Whatever it is, we are back in it. And it looks like our ship is in pretty rough shape here. We have got a lot of hull damage. Our morality is in the tank. And our resources are looking not the greatest. So let's worry about collecting some stuff around here. Let's go in the ship. We got to do something about this morality. We're like 7 per cycle and we're already that low. Let's go up to premium replicator rations for just a hot minute. Looks like we've got homeless crew members. That is contributing to our morale issue. So maybe we should build some more quarters? Oh, we don't have any resources to build quarters. That's right. So maybe we should come down here and grab some of this. It's a ruined room that's going to get us a little bit of stuff here. And what can we get here? Ooh. Yeah, we're going to go with this. Alright, into the ship we go. Let's build us some crew quarters. Do we want regular crew quarters or emergency quarters? We've got 21 people that need housing. Let's go standard crew quarters here. Do we have enough work teams? We do not have enough work teams for that. Okay. Let's start there. Maybe I should have built up here on deck 4. Oh well. And we're going to be burning through fuel really quickly, so we should probably go back that way. Fuel down there. Anything else to mine that we care about? There's stuff over there. Yeah, we could use more tritanium. Let's head back this way. Shield and weapon systems are inadequate. Build a new combat room. I'd rather upgrade a combat room, but I don't know if we have the resources. I'm going to say upgrade. What do we need to upgrade? Phaser control. We need a lot of resources. I maybe should not have made that promise. I'm going to play it safe. Not a big enough upside, I don't think. Oh, okay. Definitely need some of this here. Oh, we took some major damage there and did not collect anything. That was bad. Alright, we got that going, so our morale should be improving a bit. Play it a little bit safer here this time. Okay, that's good. 71 there. Okay. Let's stick with the safer option. Some more tritanium here. Able to get the disease under control. That's a good morale boost, not morality. Okay. Lost a little bit there, but we're going to come down here. So we're going to grab these two, and then we're going to start the main quest here. I'm going to gamble on this one. Alright. Reasonable results there. Okay, we still don't have enough for an upgrade, though. No ruined rooms that we can scavenge. Darn. The only thing we could do is like dismantle a room. Get rid of one of these emergency quarters and rebuild it later. I think we're just gonna have to take the morality hit. Morale hit, not morality. So we also need to just let that work on fixing our hull. What do we got going for research right now? I should check on that. Yeah, let's gamble on this one. Alright, that worked out well enough. Regenerative shielding. Torpedo shield penetration. That could be useful. Increases torpedo damage. Disrupt your control room. Fires a pulse, deals high damage to shields, deals low damage against hull. Each additional room increases energy threshold by +2. Weapon subsystem health by +20. Improved phaser fire rate. Yeah, let's go with fire rate. Work on that for now. And then, I guess let's move on here. Let's go. Captain, we reached our destination. Continue. No way. Pale green debris field of shattered Borg cubes and drone corpses. Who or what is capable of such an act? Spoiler alert. Species 8472. Picking a few erratic life signs, Captain. I just found our ticket through Borg space. An ally. Let's be optimistic here. Scan for any other vessels in the vicinity. Picking up bio readings are coming from the outer hull of a Borg cube. Magnify. Hull of the Borg cube is covered in an unsettling organic mass. Is it friend or foe? Definitely organic. Our sensors can't penetrate its surface. Space-dwelling organism? Biological weapon? Oh, we can tractor beam. Get a hold of it with the tractor beam. No effect. Transporters? No transporter lock. Atmosphere inside the cube. Away team, top priority, extract nanoprobes. Okay. Kessa's injured. She's not going anywhere. Tuvok is unavailable. Well, we know that Harry's supposed to be on this mission. So we're going to bring Harry. I think I want to bring Chakotay because he's got combat, or maybe we should just bring B'Elanna. Tom's got medical, and we're going to bring B'Elanna for the combat. No. We're going to bring Chakotay. Few survivors, they're harmless. How do we proceed with nanoprobe extraction? Alright, so tritanium, which we don't really care about. That's not even a 50-50. Extract nanoprobes from dead Borg. Or fake a biosignature in order to have the drone shed nanoprobes into a container. This has slightly better odds, this has slightly better rewards. Let's gamble on this. Alright, success. Damaged drone stumbles towards the container, inserts its tubule, shedding a considerable amount of nanoprobes. Most of the quarters leading to the biotic mass are blocked by debris. Blocked by debris, you say? This is our best chance of success. Let's go with this. Okay. Calculate safest path, avoid harm, safely reach the biotic mass. Access to the biomass is blocked by 2 Borg drones. Orders. So, quick-witted, find a safer adjacent corridor. 50-50 chance on that. Lower phasers appear non-threatening. That's guaranteed. If we double up. Even if we just do Chakotay, let's just go with the safe option. Get through unscathed. Captain found the organic structure. Tricorder scan suggests it's hollow. We can't tell anything else. So we can try to open it, examine from the inside. That gives us food if we're successful. Or examine it from the outside, which is higher chance of success. Lower chance of rewards. We're going to gamble. And we got lucky. Let's go. Inside, unpleasant and strange scans indicates unknown alien spaceship. Such a small ship caused so much damage. Borg must have more data on these aliens, but how do we acquire it? Access a nearby terminal or extract a Borg data node. Once again, much better rewards, much higher risk. Not much higher. We're gonna try to extract the Borg data node. Unsuccessful. Okay. Noise coming closer. Whatever it is sounds angry. Orders. Sneak away, retreat, but be ready to face it. Sneak away, yeah. Let's... Let's play it safe. Okay, we got away. Sprints to the beam out coordinates. Massive creature appears, charging them, strikes, splashing acidic goo all over them as they beam back to Voyager. Alright. Made our escape. Bioship's powering up like it's charging some kind of weapon. Flee. Yeah, we're not going to try and fight it. Maximum warp. Direct hit from the bioship captain. Shields are gone. Firepower completely outmatches. Minus 40 hull. Jumping into warp. Can we outrun it? It's not pursuing captain. It's close, too close. Captain, the meditation session has ended prematurely. Not entirely voluntarily, I must add. Yes, I had another vision, Captain. Vivid, horrible, just like the moment we were attacked. Just in the moment we were attacked. I can hear its thoughts. The pilot of the bioship. Telepathic species. It's them we should be worried about, not the Borg. What did it say? The weak will perish. At least now we know whether it's friend or foe. Hell, let's put some distance between us and them. Doctor, I've analyzed the creature's residue on the uniforms. The results are concerning, to say the least. It's composed of alien cells with a rather voracious appetite for organic matter. To put it bluntly, it's a bioweapon that devours its victims. Can we fight it? I'm afraid we can only avoid it. My attempts to heal infected test tissue have so far proved ineffective. Any approach I've tried, chemical, biological, technological, they're instantly rejected and destroyed by the cells. That's why the Borg can't assimilate them. Resistance in this case is far from futile. Nevertheless, I believe an army of Borg nanoprobes might do the trick. At first, they were no match for the alien cells, but I've reprogrammed them to remain undetected and target and eradicate the infection. Unfortunately, I'm only in the prototype stage. Technical possibilities. Yeah, well, we know that this is the way to defeat Species 8472, so yes. The possibilities for enhancing our own immune system. Your enthusiasm is unexpected but valid. Maybe the reprogrammed probes could be useful against the bioships we encountered. In any case, I'll need to produce more nanoprobes if you intend to keep facing these creatures in the future. Start right away, Doctor. Borg space is dangerous enough without the added threat of biological warfare. We need to be prepared. Janeway to Engineering. Any update on the Borg logs? Captain, these logs are a complete mess. It's going to take forever to extract anything useful from this junk. Lieutenant, I expect a full analysis of that data as soon as possible. We need to understand what we're dealing with. Captain, I additionally require Borg biosamples to perfect the adaptive reprogramming of the nanoprobes. 6 should suffice. Recommend we collect them from dead drones and debris fields. Okay. Borg nanites something. Okay. Hey, Captain, good news. Safety check on that 29th century tech. Done. Mobile emitters a go. 100% compatible with the Doctor. No damage. Alright, we have mobile emitter and Borg nanites unlocked in the tech tree. Get the ground running with the research. Our Doctor is finally going to be able to go on away missions. Cool. So we've got that going. We've still got 11 cycles remaining there. Let's do some exploring here. We need resources desperately. We're going to start here. Deuterium reserves are reaching critical levels. Current consumption rate. We won't be able to keep our systems running much longer. No, we're not collecting anything. We'll manage without drastic measures. We're fine. We just need to... Our morale is doing alright. We're going to drop back to normal food rations. So we're losing one morale per cycle, which is perfectly acceptable. Yeah, let's go and collect some stuff. Come on, man. You're just struggling here. Alright, that research is done. We can now research nanites. Unlocks the ability to produce Borg nanites from deuterium and tritanium in the biolaboratory. Start researching it. Okay. Oh boy. Alright. Why can't we upgrade this? Missing technology. What technology are we missing? We have everything. I don't understand. Excuse me. Let's drop Chakotay in there. A little look more inside the ship here. I haven't really done this at all. It's the hydroponics bay. Cass was assigned to sick bay. Let's put her back in hydroponics for now. Okay. So what should we be working on here? Okay. There are Borg things that we can start researching at some point. We could build another science lab. Oh, we're getting close to our energy consumption already. What do we need to upgrade the warp core again? That and that. Alright, let's just... Still have 11 quarterless people. Let's build another crew quarters. We're full on tritanium. Really all we need is fuel. Let's come over here and gather some. We're gonna take a morale hit there. Yeah, that's fine. Get some fuel. Alright, good. We're pretty well stocked up. And let's move on to the next system. Enter the nebula. Okay. That is ready. We are now gaining 3 morale per cycle. What do we need to bring another deck online? Can't do that. Got one of these small decks. Yeah, we burned through that repairing the ship. Oh my goodness. Look at all this. Let's start here. Alright, Borg nanites have been researched. Science. Where is the mobile emitter? Let's get that going so we can get the doctor on away missions. Tritanium, we don't need tritanium. We need duranium. Field density obstructs visuals. There's high risk of collision. Recommended sensor targeting prior to approach. Beam sensor samples on board. Extract samples with tractor beam. Alright, this is our best chance here. Suitable samples with scanners. 55%. 2 samples secured, Captain. Interesting. Okay. Let's come up here. Recommending a shuttle. I don't have any shuttles. We're gonna go with tractor beam this time. 2 samples. Alright. Uh-oh. A Borg probe. Oh, jeez. Okay.
What are your orders, Captain?
Let's target the weapons.
Ability ready, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
Success. Did the Borg ship just surrender? Borg wouldn't surrender. That's kind of weird. I feel like a fight with the Borg should always be a fight to the death. Alright, that's what I'm talking about. Now we're still short on that. So 150 is our max there. 150, 1500, 2000. We should build another cargo bay. Let's put it up here. Deploy collector probes. Yeah, we don't need a lot of fuel right now. This is good enough. We don't need any tritanium. All right. That would be good, but we don't have any more research points. Cargo bay is active. We're going to set this to house... Should it be fuel? Let's do... do tritanium for now. No, we don't really need it. Best chance is the tractor beam. Failure, hit by debris, took 10 damage. Great. Okay, let's go hit this up here. Fuel, I'm not going to bother with that right now. We're out of food? Great. Scanners, come on. Success. Alright. Head over here real quick. Food, maybe? Oh no, but risk this. Darn. Okay. Alright, we have... Alright. Analyze the Borg combat logs in the science lab. Produce a Borg nanite in the bio lab. Okay. So, where is our bio lab? Here. Borg nanite. Working on that, and then science lab is where? Damage Borg combat logs. Okay. Swing down here real quick. Ooh. Excellent. So we're gonna blocked part. Oh, we have to progress the story before we can move on. Alright, I guess we'll come over here then. Collect whatever this is. Yes, please. How close are we on this biolab thing? 7 cycles remaining. It's 9 away. Let's just fly over here and get that fuel then, I guess. Activate food rations in the mess hall for 10 cycles. We're not destroying our uranium. Research biomolecular disruptor in the science lab. Emergency rations. Why are we giving emergency rations? Premium replicator rations? I don't know. Hold on. Fuel first. Captain, I've analyzed the Borg logs. Borg refer to this thing as species 8472. Over the past 5 months, they have relentlessly attacked the Borg. Where do they come from? I think about their origin. It's complicated. The Northwest Passage is clear of Borg activity for very good reason. This is where the bioships appear from. We picked up signs of 133 bioships. That number keeps rising. Captain, I believe I can shed some light on their intentions. Did you pick up something from them again? I can hear them. They come from a place where they're alone. Nothing else lives there. Parallel universe. I don't know. The weak will perish again and again. They intend to destroy everything. Janeway to sickbay. Doctor, are the nanoprobes ready? Yes, Captain. We're not prepared for all eventualities. Finally, some good news. I want you to explore the offensive capabilities of the probes, Doctor. They could attack Species 8472 on a microscopic level. In theory, yes, but they're still in the experimental stage, Captain. Besides, I'm a physician, not a... Desperate times, Doctor, desperate measures. We may even have to consider a deal with the devil. The devil? Captain, you don't mean... The Borg. We offer them a way to victory, and in return, we get safe passage through their space. Catherine, you can't be serious. Defend yourself with logic. We cannot prevail against two enemies. Acknowledge his doubts, exceptional circumstances. Personal, don't tell me about risky alliances. Logic. Can't navigate Borg space while also evading Species 8472. Only logical options to take one of the two variables out of the equation. Logic won't keep the Borg from assimilating us. We should let them fight it out. In the meantime, there's still plenty of Delta Quadrant to explore. We may find another way home. So obviously, in the actual episode, we try to strike a deal with the Borg. That's how we end up with 709. Now, my question is, if we try to traverse Borg space on our own, do we not get 709? I know how this goes. I don't know how this goes. We're going to try to go it on our own. But we'll keep the nanoprobes just in case. Thank you for reconsidering, Captain. Nothing could ever come from bargaining with the Borg. My father used to tell a story. A scorpion was walking along a river, wondering how to get to the other side. Suddenly, he saw a fox. Asked the fox to take him across the river. Fox said, "No, if I do that, you'll sting me and I'll drown." The scorpion assured him that if he did that, they'd both drown. So the fox finally agreed, but halfway across the river, the scorpion stung him. The fox turned to the scorpion and said, "Why did you do that? Now you'll drown too." "I couldn't help it," said the scorpion. "It's my nature." Fitting parable. Yet I believe even a scorpion can be negotiated with if there's enough incentive. Lieutenant Paris said, "A course through Borg territory will forge our own path or none at all." Alright, we are taking the riskier of the two options here. What? Progress the main story to unlock. The main story is travel through Borg space. I can't go backwards. What? I'm confused. The collective calls. Voyager's journey through Borg space is interrupted by the dreaded message. We are the Borg. Resistance is futile. Crew prepares for the inevitable. Being scanned. Sensor readings indicate Borg vessels on the approach. Orders. Fight. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're screwed.
What are your orders, Captain?
I think this is going to be our second death here.
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain.
We can't flee and we can't surrender.
Moving to defend the front, Captain. Enemy shields destroyed, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
What did we lose?
Ability ready, Captain. Shields down, Captain. We've lost a subsystem, Captain.
Still can't flee.
Ability ready, Captain.
Massive damage to all Voyager systems. Yeah. On the brink. Voyager's defenses crumble. Borg probes overwhelm them. Signature greeting echoing through the ship. Oh, we should have just tried to bargain. Can't hold them off much longer. Oh. We did escape. Okay. Yeah, we're trying to repair the hull, Balana. Captain, we reached our destination. Orders. Continue. Resistance is futile. Don't say I didn't try your way, Commander. Now we'll do it my way. Open the channel. Captain Catherine Janeway, the starship. Okay, so we have to go through this no matter what. Tactical information about species 8472 I want to negotiate. Negotiations relevant, you'll be assimilated. You can't afford to risk losing the information we gathered. I'll initiate the self-destruct sequence rather than be assimilated. Being tracked to the planet, Captain. It's fully assimilated. Remain calm. We can't fight them. State your demands. Safe passage through your space. Once we're beyond Borg territory, we'll give you our research. Unacceptable. We require the technology now. If I give it to you now, you'll assimilate us. Species 8472 must be stopped. Our survival is your survival. Give us the technology. No. Safe passage or no deal. State your proposal. We combine our resources. You're still going to need time to develop the technology once you have acquired it. Together, we can create the weapon more quickly if you escort us through your space. Report. Bioship has emerged in our vicinity. It's heading for the planet. 8 more bioships have appeared. Very iconic scene from the episode. I love that they put that scene in there. Come to a halt, Captain. Looks like this is it. We've considered your proposal. Your terms are acceptable. I'll send a representative to your ship. Designate an individual who will cooperate with them. Tuvok or Harry? Tuvok. Alright, send over your representative. Seven of 9. Tertiary adjunct. And Unit Matrix 01. You may call me 7 of 9. I speak for the Borg. Welcome aboard. I'm Captain Catherine Janeway. You're proposing a large-scale weapon. We concur. I thought you might. We could encase the nanoprobes in some of our photon torpedoes, turning them into biomolecular warheads. Your torpedoes are inadequate. They lack the necessary range and dispersive force. We propose a multi-kinetic neutronic mine. 5 million isoton yield. Weapon of mass destruction is too dangerous. Yeah. We won't endanger innocent worlds. It would be efficient. That would require approximately 50 trillion nanoprobes. Replication would take several weeks. 53,217,890,000,001 to be precise. No more discussion. No, the Borg are losing. You don't want any further delay. We'll work with what we give you. You're individuals. You think in small terms. However, the present situation requires that we consider your plan. Voyager's Class 6 photon torpedoes, explosive yield of 200 isotons, should suffice. You have detailed knowledge of our weapons. We are Borg. Naturally. We should provide the Borg with a designated cargo bay to work in, secured and monitored closely to prevent any unauthorized access to Voyager systems. Make it Cargo Bay 2. Tuvok, get to work with 709. If a single drone steps 1 millimeter out of that cargo bay, I'll decompress the entire deck. Okay, well, we are in rough shape. Oh, the deflector's offline. Oh, crap. Alright, let's get to repairing the deflector. We need to halt repairs on the hull, because we're going to need that. Where is it? The engineering office is offline. We can't even... Okay, we can't even do anything. Great. All we really need right now is duranium. Of course, there's some all the way on the other side of the system. Alright, I want to head here and then go over there. So I guess let's start here. Oh geez, we're taking damage. Jeez, how long is it going to take to get... the deflector's 1 cycle away. Okay. Got the deflector back online. Let's get life support back here. Great, we have 3 hull remaining. Wonderful. Okay, we really need to repair the hull a bit here. Oh boy. Okay, hold that thought here. Afraid I don't have good news regarding Cass. Her telepathic visions are increasing in frequency and intensity. Getting worse, Captain. Well, we've only got one option. Gravimetric distortions, bioship on an intercept course. We don't have any hull remaining. Great. Alright, well. That didn't go well. Is there anything we can even do here? I have to ignore the hail. Yeah, back to this. Yeah. Gamble on this again. If we hit red, we just lose again. Okay, we're fine. We're about out of fuel. Yes, we're on gray mode. Emergency energy loss report. Okay. I should have just tried to negotiate from the start there. Okay. I can't answer that. It's really kind of annoying. Alright. Let's get maybe level 2 energy going. Restore some life support here. Oops, switch on. Losing 71 morale per cycle. I can't. I don't think there's any way to get out of this. I think I'm just dead. A little morale boost there, that's not much, but... Cargo bay, the biolab. I guess let's repair the holodeck. And another quarters there. And then we're gonna have to bump up our energy again. Okay. Alright, got the holodeck going. That's how we get back to normal food. Alright. Shield generator going. Torpedo launch bay going. Let's build. I don't know. High morale threshold. Bonuses are increased. No. Observation lounge. Reduces hull integrity, but increases morale. Officers' quarters. Sure. Let's do officers' quarters. Out of food. Great. We still don't have enough hull to continue the mission. Where's our other engineering office? Alright, let's swing over here. I need to get the hull at least above 40. Okay, officer's quarters, emergency quarters level 2. Science. Regenerative shielding. We don't have enough research points. Let's collect this real quick. Alright. Try this again here. That's all we got. We took 40 hull damage, but we're still in one piece. And we continue. Cube sacrificed itself for us. Cube is irrelevant. We cannot allow the nanoprobes to be destroyed. Unexpected, the Borg know what's at stake. We are Borg, it was necessary. Drones were people assimilated against their will. They had families, lives. Emotional response is irrelevant. We must complete nanoprobe production. Additional bioships may arrive. Resume production. Okay, can we jump to the next sector? We can. We're going here. Alright, we got a nice little morale boost. That's good. We needed that desperately. We need, like, time to gather, like, every resource we can get our hands on. Let's start up here. We'll go up here and then work our way down there, I think. Everything low risk for now. We're not going to get our morale threshold in time. Some more hull damage there. Jeez, we are struggling right now. We're already working on that, Bellana. Okay, that's good. Progress the story. Oh, are you kidding me? It's an asteroid field? Oh, gosh, we have to turn this back on. We're not even producing this at the moment, are we? 3 cycles. Alright, let's repair this cargo bay. Not sure what else we can do right now. Can we upgrade anything? No, it's just, hold on. Yeah, okay. Data per production is complete, Captain. Given the damage caused by a single bioship, your safety remains precarious. Enhance your defensive capabilities will provide schematics for Borg, a plate of hull armor. That'd be nice. Shield integration will enhance survivability in your next encounter with Species 8472. No intention of encountering them again will provide you with torpedoes to depart from your territory as soon as possible. Acknowledged, Captain. We were merely addressing the hypothetical possibility of further encounters. Urge you to reconsider integrating Borg technology into Voyager systems. There's an invisible price tag attached to that shield module. Yeah. We need every advantage we can get. It is a big mistake, but Borg armor module increases hull integrity by 50. Yes, please. I'm willing to take that risk based on our current situation. Craft a bundle of biomolecular warheads in the workshop. Take 15 cycles there. I really don't want to fly into these asteroids, but $13 cycles remaining. We cannot progress until that's done. Flying here, we're gonna take a little bit of damage here, aren't we? And we're talk to Neelix in the mess hall. Banquet. Yes. Boost morale. That's good. We're already on replicator rations, so... Alright, we have the Borg armor module. That's nice. Do we have any research that can boost morale? Sickbay level 2. Observation lounge would be nice, but... Field training. Hydroponics bay level 2. We don't have the resources for any of this. We still need 4 cycles so we can progress the story. Alright, we gotta get out of this sector. We're losing too much morale. Production of the warheads is complete, Captain. Okay, the nearest Borg vessel and helm's unresponsive. Engines offline. We're dead in the water. Unauthorized access to Cargo Bay 2, Captain. The Borg. Bridge to Cargo Bay 2. Stop what you're doing or I'll depressurize that deck and blow you out into space. Final warning. Denied. The course of the war requires we modify our agreement. We will steer the ship into 8472's domain. You will comply, test the warheads if you wish to survive. Well, in the show they decompress the base, so here we go. fluidic space. Across an interdimensional rift, we've entered the domain of species 8472's fluidic space. They know we're here. A fleet of bioships are already converging on our position. Put the newly developed warheads to the test. Ask how they open the portal. Assimilated that knowledge. There's more to it. 65% chance. Started this war, didn't you? Tried to conquer new territory, but they fought back. Species as malevolent as your own. Malevolent as your own. Apex of biological evolution. Their assimilation will add greatly to our own perfection. Bit off more than you could chew, and now you need our help. You have one option. Demonstrate the effectiveness of your warheads, then we will keep our end of the bargain and open a portal back to the Delta Quadrant. I'll discuss this with my crew. Discuss what you want. You have no alternatives. Contact us. You've come to that conclusion. I'm the Scorpion the Fox. I do. What's your proposal, Captain? Commander. Play our part. After they bring us out of the Delta Quadrant, we eliminate them. Sting them after they bring us over the river. We'd be no better than the Scorpion. These Borg were once normal people. You're right. Could we sever their link to the Collective? It's been done before with Jean-Luc Picard. Maybe. Brief Lieutenant Lonnie about it and keep it discreet. Should the Borg betray us, the code word will be Scorpion. If you hear it, act. Understood. And listen up, there's a tough battle ahead and I intend to win it. We show 8472 what they're up against. If they have any sense of self-preservation, they'll back off. Cass's telepathic abilities are developing rapidly. She crushed a hypersphere with the power of her mind. Such uncontrolled psionic energy possesses a danger to the ship and crew. Intensifying our meditation sessions to help her gain control. We need Tuvok, but Cass could destroy the ship. Alright, let's go. Oh, hold on. Holographic distraction. That sounds nice.
What are your orders, Captain? Moving to attack the front, Captain.
Fire torpedo.
Ability ready, Captain.
That's so invincible after all, eh? Prototype shows promise. Test is not yet complete. More bioships incoming, Captain. We're hopelessly outnumbered. Put another volley of warheads. Let's end this. Oh my goodness.
What are your orders, Captain?
Defend the forward
front,
shields.
Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain. Ability ready, Captain.
How do I cycle?
Ability ready, Captain.
There we go. Finally figured it out.
Ability ready, Captain.
Oh boy. Okay. They're retreating, we pulled it off. 7 to 9, open the portal now. We will comply. Never thought I'd say it's good to be back in the Delta Quadrant. Cass's condition is stabilized. Psionic attacks have ceased. Suddenly so quiet, Captain. They're gone. All the voices. All remaining bioships in the Delta Quadrant are returning to their realm. The Borg have prevailed. With our help, now it's your turn. Get us safe passage through Borg space. Unacceptable. The alliance is terminated. Your ship and its crew will be assimilated. Resistance is futile. Of course. Trying to access our coordinates. Scorpion. Yeah, this is the best chance. 60%. Success. Unconscious, Captain. 7-9 separation from the collective appears to have triggered a chain reaction. The other drones aboard Voyager have lost consciousness. Get them in the sick bay. Helm, get us out of Borg space. Maximum warp. Except we are nowhere near exiting Borg space. Wait for a call from the doctor. Hang on, Doc. I want to see what's around here real quick. You know what? Let's just progress. We're gonna wrap this episode up here with this. Borg is rejecting its implants. Appears separation from the collective has triggered this reaction. She's dying. After remove the implants, some of them may replace vital organs. She may not survive the procedure. We have a 65% chance. 7 died? Are you kidding me? I could save the other drones. Great. We lost 7 of 9. Three X-Borg on board Voyager. 9 of 9. You may call me 9. Severed you from the collective. Can't help but feel responsible. You're welcome to stay aboard Voyager. We'll find a place for you and the others. Severed your connection to the collective. Commander responsible. 9, please excuse the commander's apprehension. Nine's knowledge of Borg is invaluable, especially since we're still in their territory. We're vulnerable. Species 8472 no longer a threat to the Borg. We need a solution. We need it fast. First official duty is to analyze the sector, find a way out. Wormhole, an anomaly, anything, even a temporal rift. Maintain course, yellow alert. We need 15 cycles. Should have scanned this planet first. That's okay. Just grab what's available. Actually, I think they implemented the manual save system already, so I think I can just close out the game here. Which I think is what we're going to do. We're going to wrap this up here. Oh dear, just took some damage. And we'll pick it back up next time. I guess leaving the sector and seeing what's ahead. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next episode. Have a nice day.